Oh, hello. I didn't see you come in. Welcome. You're just in time for the festivities. Join me for the next half hour or so as we share some drinks, some laughter, some music, and reminisce about a wonderful year. So I used to be in charge of producing a big Christmas video for my work for over 10 years now. And anyone that knows me knows that I wasn't just doing it for the paycheck, I was doing it for the love of the game. I just can't help but get caught up in spreading Christmas joy this time of year. So to anyone who's ever watched, participated, or supported my Christmas videos in any way, this first one is dedicated to you.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. No, I'm talking about snow. Just like the ones we used to know. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white with snow. The first Noel, the angels did say something about shepherds in fields where they lay. Noel, 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 no, oh, 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 well. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer pulling on his sleigh. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So jump in bed and cover your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Brown young virgin, mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild. Sleep sleeping heavenly peace. Well, it's a marshmallow world in the winter when the snow comes to cover the ground. It's time for a play, it's a whipped cream day, I've waited for the whole year round. Well, it's a yummy world made for sweethearts, take a walk with your favorite girl. It's a sugar date, what if spring is late? In winter it's a marshmallow world. And on the 12th day of Christmas my true love gave to me 12 hours of shopping, 11 days vacation, 10 Christmas dinners, 9 pounds of chocolate, 8 hours of binging, 7 something, this song goes forever. 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. No, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. Now the lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. 'Cause every Christmas it snows, 'cause it's cold.
There's nothing quite like some festive music to get you in the holiday spirit. And when I say spirits, I'm not talking about the ghost of Christmas past. No, I'm talking about those extra tasty beverages that make you a little warmer during the holidays. Here's a little holiday cocktail recipe that you can try at your next Christmas soiree.
Welcome and happy holidays. We're going to make some Christmas cocktails together. Is it going to be the next greatest Christmas cocktail or a complete disaster? Who knows? Let's find out together. These are called Mitch's Magical Christmas Margaritas. First thing we got to do is some prep work. So here I've got some crushed candy cane. Here it originally calls for some salt and sugar to garnish the glass, but instead of sugar, we're going to go with crushed candy cane. It also calls for peppermint on the garnish, so we're combining those two, getting that right out of the way. So to make your own crushed candy cane, what you're going to do is put some candy canes in a Ziploc bag, and then you're just gonna beat them on the floor, and just beat them on the floor, and then once you get a hole in the bag and you realize that candy cane is now seeping out on the floor, you put that in a double bag. And then you go harder, and then when you realize that some of those pieces just aren't gonna cut it, then you grab a rolling pin, you try to roll it. When that doesn't work, you take the side of the rolling pin, bash them, and then you roll them, and then you get something like this. Maybe just buy the crushed candy cane, or maybe don't. Maybe just use sugar. I'm gonna get my assistant. That's right. To juice some limes for us. Why candy these cranberries?
Ooh. Pro tip, microwaving them for a few seconds helps to get more juice out.
Spice.
We're using it.
Drain off the excess lime juice. We're gonna generously sugar cranberries. Spread them out to dry. There's all our drink garnish prepped. Now it's time to get to make some drinks. So the recipe calls for a silver tequila, but we're gonna use this very special gold tequila that I got over a decade ago in Mexico. Here we are. We're putting in about 4 ounces of this. We're also going to put in about 4 ounces of triple sec. Now this calls for ice. Instead of just using ice, we're going to use frozen cranberry. Are we crazy or what? I'm going to cup.
Cup of cranberry.
Just a little bit of ice.
Yeah.
Plus, we don't want it to be too thick. Sure. Next, some lime juice. Top this up to 16 ounces of liquid. That's about half the lime juice we squeezed. And then some cranberry juice. About a cup. All right, it's margarita time. All right, now we're ready to garnish our glass. We're also gonna get a glass.
This is a lot of shaky cam happening here. I'm so sorry. I was so skeptical of the salt and the peppermint for the candy cane being good together.
Hey, it's gonna camera, so why don't you shut up? Salted candy cane might be on something.
Might be. Ooh, very pretty.
Pretty glass written.
Alright. Watch him pour his creation. Oh yeah, I can't forget the sugar cranberry garnish. I'm trying it.
Yeah, you're telling me how great it is, especially with my garnish rim.
I thought you were gonna try it first.
All right, I'll try it first. It's a margarita.
That is actually good. I honestly did not think it was going to be. With the candy cane, it really was throwing me. But this is so good.
Thanks.
Mitch's magical Christmas margarita.
Thank you again so much to my lovely assistant for all your help, and especially all of your words of encouragement. Well, I think it's time to move along to some more classic Christmas tunes. Sing along if you know the words.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Oh, Frosty the Snowman was a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. Well, there must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, 'cause when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Wow! Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye, saying, "Don't you cry, I'll be back on Christmas Day." Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
You know he's really dashing.
Over the fields we go.
You know he's really dashing.
Laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. You know it's fun to ring now. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, he had a very shiny nose, and if you'd ever saw it, you might even say it glowed.
Actually, I've seen brighter.
All of the other reindeer, they used to laugh like a bunch of dicks. They never let poor Rudolph score with any reindeer chicks. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, "Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?" Wow! And all the reindeers loved him, because they're all a bunch of fucking sheep. But Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you were always cool to me. Because Christmas is coming, oh, Christmas time is here.
Well, folks, I hope you've been enjoying the festivities so far. It's time for me to take a moment to celebrate the most important thing in the last year, and that is, of course, my wonderful partner, Mary. It began with us ringing in our first New Year's together, we had our first Valentine's Day together, we celebrated our 1-year anniversary, and we decided to move in together. And just 4 days before we were set to move in together, I had an unexpected career change, and the same day she came down with appendicitis. It was a rough couple weeks, but we persevered. We even went away on our first big vacation together, which was well deserved for us both. So this next one goes out to you, my love. All right, that's enough of that. Let's get back to the festivities with another round of Christmas classics.
Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know. Hey, how's it going? To everyone you meet. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Well, hark now, hear the angels sing, a king was born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Yeah, Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. Debatably. Come, they told me, ba-ra-ba-bum, triumphant, me and my drum. Grandma got run over by reindeer, walking over our house Christmas Eve. Well, you can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents under the tree. All the presents, all the presents, all the presents, all the Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. Yow! I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams.
Well, shucks, folks, I appreciate you hanging out with me this evening. Now, if you'll indulge me, I'd like to take a moment to remember my friend Steve. Steve was a very special friend of mine who really saw me and supported me in a way that very few people get to experience in their life. We always got to spend a lot of time together around December, and it's never going to be the same. One thing that we bonded very closely over was our love of laughter and comedy, and he was always a really big supporter of my music, my stand-up comedy, and my Christmas videos. So to keep things light and to help celebrate Steve in a way that I think he'd appreciate, I'm going to share some of my comedy clips. Sorry, Steve, I had to take out some of the bits that I know you'll love because my mom is watching, but I hope you'll understand. Steve, this one's for you.
So I realized that I'm the kind of guy that when I go to the restaurant, if there's something wrong with my dish, I'm not going to say anything to the waiter because I'm a bitch. My girlfriend, on the other hand, has no problem saying something to the waiter because she's a bitch. So my girlfriend loves to be restrained. That's why she's with somebody that's holding her back. Does anybody else feel like we're pronouncing the G in gynecology wrong? So my mom is afraid to lose her mind. She'll call me my dad's name instead of mine sometimes, which is common. She'll be like, Mitch. The other day she called me 3 dogs' names before she remembered my name. We haven't owned 3 dogs. That means she remembered someone else's dog's name before she could remember my own name. My impression of a dog farting. Are you ready?
So my girlfriend likes to always dress like a slutty nurse. It's just her regular work scrubs, but I know she's a freak. A very close friend of mine is transitioning from a woman to a man, and they were telling me about their upcoming double mastectomy. I said, keep me abreast. People ask how I can wear a brand like Nike that supports child labor. I just do it. Ironically, that's also what they yell at the children in the factory. This is a true story. A couple weeks ago, my girlfriend's dog died. It was rough. It was rough.
The name Trojan as a condom brand, where did that come from? It's actually a terrible name for a condom brand because the whole concept of the Trojan horse was that it concealed the soldiers inside, safely, just until they got inside the gate, and then the soldiers burst out of the horse. It feels like that's not something you'd want associated with that product. And then I'm thinking about...
Well, I hope there were some laughs to be shared. If you'd like to catch my next stand-up show, I'll be performing at the Lion's Head in Hamilton on December 29th at 9 p.m. And now back to the music with one final magical Christmas medley. This one is brand new, and it might just be the best one yet. Enjoy!
Just hear the sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling, too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Hello, hey, hi there. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you'll hear silver bells, silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling. Yeah, hear them sing, hear them sing. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. It's the most wonderful time of the year. With those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree. But I'll have a blue Christmas. So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, and a new one just begun. So this is Christmas, I hope you had fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any tears. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square in the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle and a jingling beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock.
Is anyone gonna let me out of this globe, or? Well, I'd like to thank you all one more time for spending your evening with me. There sure was a lot to celebrate this year. New challenges, new friends, new opportunities. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves, and I hope to see you in the year to come. I'm going to leave you all with one final song this evening. This is an original song of mine. I've got a whole bunch of new music that I'll maybe be releasing sometime next year. We'll see how things go. So to close out the evening, I'm going to leave you all with one of my favorite tracks. Thanks again for watching, good night, and Merry Christmas.
I try to fight it, I lie, try to deny it. I fail, I couldn't face try to, would we ever know? Lessons learned, room to grow, time to heal, miles to go. Let it slide, let it slide, let it slide. Keep it rolling. Let it slide, let it slide, let it slide. Keep it rolling. Let it slide, let it slide, let it slide. Keep it rolling. Let it slide, let it slide, let it slide. Keep it rolling. Some say, some go, but if we never tried, or would we ever know? Lessons learned,